Hi there! In this tutorial I'll show you how to create a minimalist, modern design from a vector shape that can be used for a poster design or t-shirt visual. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a like. It will motivate me to create and share other creations. We'll start by opening Photoshop and importing our tribal shape design and positioning it. We'll duplicate our background layer and add an effect layer called Threshold. This will force a black and white pixelation of the slaps underneath. We'll right-click on our shape slap and convert it to a smart object. Then go to Filter, Pixelate, and Mosaic. This will open a settings panel where we can adjust the intensity of the pixelation effect. To continue adjusting and varying our pixelation effect, we can return to the settings of our threshold effect layer. When we've finished our settings, we'll select and convert them into smart objects. This new shape can be clipped by going to Select, then Color Range, and selecting a black color. Once our selection has been made, we click on the button at bottom right to crop our shape. Then right-click on this layer to convert it to a smart object. We're now going to create a symmetrical shape with this layer. To do this, use the rectangle tool to draw a selection so as to create an area encompassing the left half of our shape. Then we'll create a mask on this layer using the button at bottom right. We'll duplicate our layer, then Ctrl+T, and right-click, then flip horizontal, to finish creating our symmetry. We select our two layers and convert them into smart objects. Now we've created our main shape, we're going to rework it to add more detail. We'll start by creating a group and dragging our shape into it. We'll double-click on our tribal shape layer to open the Layer Style panel, where we'll add the white stroke effect with the position option set to Autista. This will create a white outline on the outside of our shape that we can't yet see. We'll double-click on the group to add the stroke effect, this time in black with the position option and center parameter. We'll finish adjusting our effect as we see fit. For my part, I'm going to reduce the proportions of my effects, which I find too thick. Once I'm satisfied, I'll create a new layer, still in my group, and use the brush tool to paint white in the areas where I want to erase the black outline. Once I'm happy with the effect of my shape, I'll add a colored background to detach it. To do this, I'll duplicate my shape and place it outside my group, lower than the shape in the foreground. By double-clicking on my layer and adding the Color Overlay effect, I'll fill it with the orange color I've selected. We'll select our group in our new layer and join them in a new group. Now we're done with our main visual subject. Let's move on to adding details and a title. Using the text tool, I'll add a title to my image, which I'll place below our tribal shape. Then we'll convert this text into a smart object and repeat the same operation as for the tribal shape to add a pixelation effect. Once the effect is finished, we'll convert our layers to Smart Object and duplicate our layer. On the first layer, we'll double-click below and add the stroke effect in black and an orange color overlay. On our first layer, we'll do a Ctrl+T to select this layer and then distort it by clicking and dragging on the top edge while holding down the Ctrl key. This will enable us to quickly deform our layer. We'll do the same on the layer below. We're going to replace these two layers. From here on, I'm going to speed up the video because I'm only going to import vector shapes I've created in Illustrator and compose my visual with them. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comment space below this video. I'll be happy to answer all your comments. I'd also like to take this opportunity to suggest that you take a look at my networks and my online store. If you're interested in my creations or in digital files, I've made several free files available, ready to use. Once we've finished composing with our visual, all we have to do is import it onto a mockup to get a good idea of how our creation will look. And here's the final result. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be delighted to help you. If you liked this video, please subscribe and leave a like. It will motivate me to create more tutorials of my creations. See you on the channel.